The Nifty Show.
And welcome to the Nifty Show. This is Joel Comm, flying solo today. Not to worry, I am fully equipped to say all the words necessary to fill the space and to ask the appropriate questions of the guests to close it out without a bumpy ride on your behalf. Travis and Zach are off today, but I am here. And the saying is that comedy is not pretty, but it is going high tech. And this is something that Sir Lord Travis and I talked about many times as we looked at the future of NFTs entering into different entertainment sectors. The comedy sector in particular is of interest to us because we are the crypto clowns. And finally, we're starting to see comedy enter into the NFT and metaverse space. My friend Aaron Haber is with me today, and he has launched the Below Bored Comedy Club, belowbored.club. Aaron, good to see you, good sir.
Good to see you as well. Always good to see you, Joel.
And you are looking more and more like the days are counting down to Christmas.
Yes, I'm. It's my side gig. I mean, my main gig is definitely below board and our company, but you can't disappoint the kids or the malls, you know.
Of course, for those who haven't picked up on Below Bored, I mean, you have the Bored Ape Yacht Club. And so what? This comedy club is supposed to be underneath the yacht club. Is that it?
That's exactly right. I'm a day one BAYC minter. My ape is now called Mike Raphone, and he fell through the Bored Ape Yacht Club, a trap door, and ended up in the legendary Below Board Club. But the real life answer is our amazing award-winning metaverse architect Faraz Mobeen. He said, "Give me a week, I'll show you something." I said, "Make me a Bored Ape Yacht Club themed comedy club." I walked in, and up above there were like alligators swimming, and to the sides there were like swamp water and whales. And I'm like, "Why are we in an aquarium?" And I said, "You put it beneath the yacht club." I said, "It's brilliant," and that's where our name comes from, Below Board.
Were there alligator lizards in the air?
I mean, when you look up, you can see alligators and whales swimming in the swamp. You can see the boats and the trees from the swamp.
Okay,
Uh,
you're old enough to know the song Ventura Highway by America, and that was a lyric from
I'm
that,
not. I
which
don't
is,
know that.
you are, everybody knows Ventura Highway in the sunshine. It's like an acid trip is what it is, and there are alligator lizards in the air. But
I
you know
think I
what?
just
I want
look old. I don't know.
to. Maybe it is that, Santa. So Mike Raphone is Bored Ape number 2960. How come I don't see a picture of him on the page? Like, where is he?
Yes, because we're excellent at metaverse comedy clubs and shitty at websites.
Oh, okay.
But we're gonna use some of these funds and update it. So I hear you. We'll put Mike up there.
So what's the big vision for comedy and NFTs, metaverse? Why do we need NFTs and a metaverse to do comedy when, you can just go to a club or turn on, a streaming service and watch the latest special from fill in the blank comedian or go to YouTube? Why? Why? Tell me, Aaron, why?
Well, goodbye, everybody. Click. You know. Um, so I mean, look, I met you when I was a live streamer running the world's first online comedy club.
Mhm.
And why did we need that? I mean, certainly you're not going to replace going to a live comedy club and having that feeling. And we are going to do in real life comedy shows for our members. But what about if you have friends all over the world and you want to watch some live comedy together, both streamed from those live clubs and also from comedians who are just coming to you live from all over the world from their homes or different clubs? So it's a hangout for people that love comedy, and it's also sort of like the meeting place for Web3. So while we are a community, we welcome every community in to kind of show up as themselves. But there's two big whys. It's to bring comedy to the Web3 DGen MFers, but it's also to bring comedians into Web3. Like right now, when I talk to comedians, it's on Facebook. Okay, like they are not technically savvy for the most part. So we're bringing in the comedians, and every time they perform, not only do they get paid for their set, but we also hook them up I mean, we help them hook up their own MetaMask wallet. We drop them a membership so they can come in, and we start talking to them about Web3 and NFTs to bring them into the fold. Because just like painters and photographers and musicians, the comedian should be here as well.
Okay, I'm good with that. And your answer gets you 2 points. Ding.
Thank you. Do you hear
Well
the? Do
done.
you hear my neighbors building a pool? I don't
Yeah,
know if you
there's
hear
always
that.
you
Yeah,
always hear like right now they are literally laying new tile outside my condo, and you might hear the
yeah. It's
you
just
know people are always doing things, and this is part of the brave new world that we're in ever since they decided it was a good idea to lock everybody up and kill the economy, and watch people get sick anyway. Is we're used to being at home doing these things remotely, and we're used to kids screaming and dogs barking and workmen working. It's just
yeah. My
it's
2 year
part.
old is playing an accordion outside. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on, but I'm
So
not wearing pants, so
uh, of course you're not. I think we should be announcing when we are wearing pants. That
yeah.
would be the novel thing. So here's a real important question that I have for you.
Oh,
What
okay.
makes fancy ketchup fancy? Like, is there a slum ketchup out there? Is there hobo ketchup? Is there ketchup that like we
Well,
don't talk
yes.
to them because they're from that side of the tracks?
Well, certainly that would be Hunt's, but the reason why fancy ketchup is called fancy is I believe it is an actual FDA grade.
Get out. I
I
was
believe it is.
hoping that this
Yeah.
was going to turn into a comedy bit, and you're like coming in all Wikipedia and stuff.
Yes. Well, fancy ketchup is ketchup that you must wear a tuxedo to eat. Okay.
Right.
But it is no. I think it's an actual grade of ketchup. I think. I mean, I don't know. I'll look it up after this.
Can see
Just like a
this, it's
just
like a
like
click of ketchup. They're like, oh, we don't hang around with those other ketchups over there. We're fancy.
well, there's that Lord Kensington, who is fancy, and Heinz certainly, but they're all over there looking at Hunt's, and nobody knows this, but Hunt's first name is Mike, and so it never works out. Nobody wants to hang out with that guy.
Is there a pairing in fancy mustard though? I'm not sure if that
There's so many
exists.
different mustards. I mean, I think that well, it's obviously Grey Poupon.
Pardon me, do you have any Grey Poupon?
That's
I'm
very
old enough to
good.
remember that too.
I remember that.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
but of
let's
course,
what are the NFTs here? I'm pulling up the roadmap right
yes,
here. You got a lot
right,
of stuff going on. You
yes.
see, day one's happened. Shit got ready. You opened up the comedy club. Did you do the D's nuts, Mike open
Well,
mic unlock thing?
I have to clarify for the roadmap. Everything except for a bonus for our community when we sell out is already ready to go and done.
Okay,
So while we have opened the club up, and while some of the things are still to come, so we've only been open for a little bit, all of those things are ready to go. We have a second venue called the DGen Comedy Lounge for people that want a space optimized for mobile and VR. I'm going to be teaching the classes that I taught at Princeton University to members who are interested. We are going to have an open mic for people. We are going to have our FOMO comedy shows. First one is going to be on Tuesday, playing in the Metadome, actually, a guest venue. So all of those things are already done.
okay.
And so I didn't want to put out a roadmap where things were still having to be made or finished or promised. Everything's already done for our members.
So people can go to the website now and they can mint right here. They can go to your desktop or your mobile browser. You can click mint, and then boom, the price is 0.14 ETH. But membership says currently closed. What's going on with that? How can I
That's
not?
right.
I can't buy one.
We are not doing anything traditionally. I've been in the space since the beginning of 2021, and I understand how sales work. I understand that there's a lot of huzzah-ness on what you do on the first day. We're not treating it like that. We're treating it like
Mhm.
an ongoing business where we open up membership from time to time, we let members in, and then we close the membership. And then when we want to let new members in later, we will. So the next time we're opening up membership is on Monday night. We're going to open it up later. So this time we respect the Asian market, Asia,
That would be
Australia.
the 15th, to be clear, because
Hmm.
since this podcast is airing later, I believe it will air just before. I believe it will go out Saturday or
Oh, great.
Sunday. I don't know for
Okay.
sure, but so the 15th, Monday the 15th, if you go to belowboard.club and click mint, you'll be able to mint a membership NFT for 0.14 ETH
Actually,
or more.
we changed it.
Drum roll, please.
Our ape microphone said that he quit unless we made it 0.069.
Oh,
And
which
so
makes sense.
we have changed it. Yes, we try to fit in 6.9 wherever we can. It's
Yeah,
important to us.
yeah.
So it's 0.069. Day one minters are being airdropped a free NFT as a thank you for buying in at 0.14. And they are
Nice.
also getting a first day minter metadata upgrade, which will give them some more perks. But we we heard people, and they said, you know what? Can you make it a sexy number? And so we did.
Shouldn't it be 0.069420? I mean, if you're
Oh
going to do
gosh,
it,
I'll talk to the devs.
numbers, go all the way. So I am happy to say that I do have an NFT. Here it is, right here. It is Below Board Comedy Club. This is number 10,009 of the Skull Gang. So there's different types of characters here. And this one says Skull Gang used to be the brains of the operation until the operation, and now they're just Skulls Gang. But I'm bummed.
I wrote that. Yeah.
Very nice. I like him. He's
Oh,
rotating. He's in the club, and then this gives me access to this. Here I am. I am in the metaverse, and there you are, right
I am
there.
here with you. This is Mike
You're,
Raphone.
it just says guest though. You're nameless.
Oh, I know. I don't know why it just doesn't like me. So I'm guest one in my own club.
So can I serve drinks here? There's no drinks behind it. Oh, here they're all here.
You can if you had come on a day one minter, you would have come here and there would have been our Super Yeti greeter, Cynthia, behind the bar, dressed up as one of my Super Yetis, greeting people, welcoming them, and we do plan on having guest bartenders and full time bartenders down the road as well.
So this tool, this is a third party metaverse creation platform called Mona, right? And
Yeah,
but in
like who's
Mona,
the boss?
you can design whatever you want that space to be, right? It's not like there's just one standard
I
space.
mean, right. It's not. Yes, I mean you can design whatever you want to if you have like 10 plus years of Unity experience, like our our architect Faraz does. But yes, you can build whatever you want if you know how to build it. And it's not each space is its own metaverse, so it's not like you've got plot number 64. It's not scarcity. And our space consists of 9 different metaverse spaces that you can portal back and forth between that bring you to different parts of the comedy club.
Look how tall Microphone is. He's super badass. Like if I stood right here, he might pee on me, but I can actually disappear into him. Now I
Yes.
am in the boot, the leg
Oh,
of
that's cool.
Microphone.
We look. We're always finding new things. We had a half an hour discussion slash debate. Oh, there are the alligators up above. Where we talked about Mike's package because I thought it was too bulgy and distracting. These are the
Uh,
conversations we had about the club.
It's important. So, explain then. You are an NFT holder, and so you get entry into this club, and the performers can come up on this stage. I mean, I assume anybody can come up on the stage because it's just an open area. But whoever has the stage, then what can speak to everybody and tell jokes.
That's a good assumption, and that is how we're going to run our open mics. For the actual shows, it's going to be more live stream based. Sometimes the live stream shows will be, you know, rigs we have set up in live comedy clubs, and then we will stream that into the club. So you might be at the live comedy show watching if you live in that area, or you might be watching the show live within one of our venues. The other way we're going to do it is become known as Zoom shows in the industry, where it's sort of like us. We'll invite the audience members to join the comedians in a call like this, and the comedians will do a show in front of their cameras, walking down the street, maybe even at a comedy club, wherever they want, in front of the crowd, and then we'll actually stream that into our venues as well. The third way is yes, we'll have people up on stage, um, but we're working with a couple of partners now to make the avatars a bit more expressive. And at that point, we'll mess around more with the avatar performing. Right now, it's not not quite as expressive enough for the comedians, I think.
Okay, so I'm going to take the stage right here, and
Okay, I'll get on stage
so
for you.
yeah, go downstage, and I, I think that rappers would make horrible journalists.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, really, because if you listen to them, it's always like, what? If you're going to be a good journalist, you need who, what, why, where. I mean, what if the songs were instead of what, they mixed it up a little bit and they're like, hey, which, why? Okay, I'm done being on
that's
stage.
good.
I'm,
That's good.
I'm
Hey, I'm working on an NFT joke, a
go
Web3
for it.
joke. I only have the
Why did
punchline
the
so far.
NFT cross the road?
I don't know why, Joel.
I don't know. I was hoping somebody would have an answer to it.
Oh,
That's
well, my punchline that I have is, I took her out to dinner. Now I have to lay her too.
but
See,
undone.
that's not bad. Come on.
It's not bad. We live in Puerto Rico, and recently my girlfriend and I went over to an island just across the street. Really, it's a 30-minute ferry ride to Vieques here in Puerto Rico,
Uh-huh.
and they have chickens everywhere running around. Wow, and wild horses. And
Oh,
I
nice.
tried to stop a chicken while it was crossing the road to ask it why, and it would have none of it.
And it said because.
Yeah, it said I'm not answering.
Um,
So I
do
feel
do
like
you want to
you're
follow me, by the way, because so I can show you a bit more of the
sure.
club?
We're gonna go. We're walking around. So this is really a very video oriented episode for those of you who listen to the Nifty Show. You're gonna want to go to our YouTube or Odyssey channel and take a look at this episode so you can see us running around in the metaverse. Or even better, go to the below board dot club and join I'm assuming you have a Discord of some kind that people can get information
Sure.
about when the
Uh,
NFTs are minting.
Yep. Below our Twitter is at below board, and we'll have the link there. We don't advertise our Discord a lot, believe it or not. We're kind of using our club as our Discord, but we do have a Discord. You can hop in, and we're happy to have you there. Now, if you follow me over here,
Does the Bored Ape community know that you've created this club here underneath the yacht club?
we have our first day mentors include a bunch of bored apes, which I'm very happy about, and they were going crazy over the next room. Do you see that little link down there?
I'm entering right now the
Let's do it.
25Y club. I'm not
Yep.
sure what to expect here. Am I going to be
25.
25 again?
Yes, you will.
Awesome. Go through this portal, and my brain just finished fully developing. I just turned 25. I still don't know Jack, and here we are. Oh, okay. What is this room all about? Wow, this is like the private club within the club.
Yes. Right now, it's open to all members, but eventually, it's going to be token gated, double token gated for members with Yuga assets and Yuga partners. So apes and friends, cool
Oh,
cats, world of women. I think that's me popping in there.
yeah, I heard you popping off. I heard that sound.
Does it
Yeah.
look Does it look familiar?
Um, no. What should it look like to me?
Well, it's kind of our homage to the Bored Ape Yacht Club.
Oh, okay. Well, I've never been in the Bored Ape Yacht Club, so
Nobody's been in the Bored Ape Yacht Club, but there are pictures of it, and Faraz created a 3D metaverse landscape based on it. Where
God,
if you go to the website later, you'll take a look, and some of the things are quite similar, especially on the bar. We do have this purple door back here that's going to play mightily into our lore. The space isn't connected yet, but there are going to be a lot of things that come out of that purple door for members.
I
Um,
think isn't that a porno Beyond the Purple Door? I think
I
that
think
there's a
that's
movie.
the green door.
Okay, I wouldn't see you know
Maybe
that.
that's a sequel.
I wouldn't
I would
know that.
certainly know that. I am an adult who has watched pornography. I'll admit that. It's one of my favorite hobbies. I don't mention in public most of the time. Um,
Podcasts.
Now, except on podcasts, yes. Now, in addition to this club being sort of sealed off and fun, we are actually going to be putting our initial ape mutant holders up here in the frames permanently.
Oh, nice. Well, I'm
So
a mute. I have a mutant ape.
I think maybe we should have you as a place of honor in the club.
Oh, awesome. I will send you his link and his number, and he put me up. And I don't know if Travis has one or not, but just a picture of Travis would be mutant enough.
Well, and then we can link it to we can link all the frames, by the way, to wherever we want to. So I can link it to the Nifty Show website.
Perfect. Okay, one final question for you. I'm
Yeah.
sure there's more to explore here, but that is, when do the festivities, really kick in for owners? Like, how often and when is comedy going to take place here so that holders can enjoy the utility of being members?
So our club is already open, so people can come in, and we do have events happening, like low key events. Last night was Fellows and Founders, where a bunch of us just came. Really, you're what are you even jackhammering over there? Anyway, so Fellows and Founders last night, where we just all came in and hung out and took a little tour of the room. The first show is going to be next Tuesday, and we are going to have one like show event dance. Oh, if you press XCZ, you can dance if you want to. You can leave
How
your
do I
friends
get
behind.
how do I get out of the typing? Here we go.
Oh yeah,
XCZ.
well, you can dance, Joe.
Oh,
There.
yeah. Oh,
That's
look at my
funky. Oh,
moves.
very funky,
Got
Joe.
it going on.
I've seen you dance like that in person.
Now I'm doing the sexy moves right there.
That's right. That's right.
Very nice.
So next Tuesday is our first show, and then each week we're going to have one main focused event each week. Sometimes so first show is a lot of comedians that we love. Leah Lamar is going to be on the show. The second week is going to be Josh Robert Thompson all by himself. If you remember the Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson, he was the robot sidekick, Jeff Peterson.
Okay.
And he does unbelievable impressions. He's going to be showing his pilot for members only. And then in addition to that, we'll have artists come and talk. We'll have TED Talk type talks. And then in a little bit, within a quarter probably, we'll start doing our in-person comedy shows as well.
Okay, I would like to come up on stage and do some open mic here one night and test out the material.
We're going to have our first open mic next week. You're absolutely welcome to come.
Okay, perfect. You just let me know when, and I'll do that. Aaron, this is really cool, and I'm having fun dancing with you right here.
We're totally in tandem.
We are. Like, this is maybe we should make an Instagram channel of us just doing these dances. I think people
would blow up. It would be huge.
Would jam on that completely. The website, the BelowBored.club, Below Bored Comedy Club, innovative use of NFTs, providing access to a metaverse that is cool AF and fun and funny. If you're interested in comedy shows, IRL events, and other stuff, then check it out. Aaron, thanks for coming on today, man.
Thank you for having me.
So funny. So there you go, gang. Make sure that you check it out and review, subscribe, ring bells, tell friends, come up with an awesome joke, and email us at theniftyshow@gmail.com. More Web3 goodness coming your way, wrapped in bacon in a future episode. Until then, keep it nifty.
Looking into the future, what do we see? It's lined with digital collectibles, we call them NFTs. Games, trading cards, digital art, and those crypto kitties. Joel and Zach are the hosts, you'll know. Joel and Zach say this will blow. They're locked and loaded, so ready, set, go! It's the Nifty, really kind of spiffy. The Nifty Show.